Right, welcome to Beyond the Mat. This time we're going to be discussing Elimination Chamber with Tom.
Hello.
Host of Safe House.
That's me. I do host that. It's good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
alright.
Parts of it were good. What was the first match? We had the Tag Team Elimination Chamber, which was okay.
Messy is how I would describe it personally. It did feel kind of like the Lucha Dragons especially didn't really know what they wanted to do, a lot of big spots, and they didn't really know what they were doing.
They got stuck.
Yes, Callisto got stuck in one of the on the top of one of the chambers. Just stayed there for half the match.
It just was. You had New Day beating him up, but it just didn't really feel like it was. And he did that thing where he climbed the top and fell. He just
fell on them, and then they all fell over and were like, "Oh no, you've done a splash." He didn't do a splash. He just fell off.
I thought he was going to do the splash, which would have been cool.
Yeah,
but he just fell onto everyone.
Fell on it. Yeah.
Happy New Day won. I mean, I'm a big New Day fan. How about you?
I personally would have gone for primetime players because I just really like Titus O'Neil.
Well, I
feel like Titus O'Neil should be in every match just because he's brilliant. I really like him.
I think they're great. I met Darren Young at WrestleMania.
Oh, cool.
He was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what Los Matador's been doing for the last however many weeks, or I can't remember the last time I saw them.
They didn't really do anything in the match.
No, they didn't.
Forgot they were there. The Ascension, they
forgot they were in it.
Yeah, the Ascension, but they eliminated like half the team.
Yeah,
the Ascension were the ones doing all the work. Yeah, as a match, it did what it needed. But there were some spots, but it just felt like the spots weren't very well rehearsed.
It might be that, but they didn't really. A lot of the guys haven't really been in an elimination chamber before as well. So I think it felt like the Callisto and Sin Cara didn't really know what to do with the confines of it.
Yeah.
So. But
it felt like they wanted to utilise the environment, but especially Callisto. I think Callisto didn't realise there are chains on top of those pods, and because there was. I remember there was a bit. I think it was the Ascension were on the floor. Lucha Dragons. You've got Callisto on top of one pod, and you've got Sin Cara on the other. And Sin Cara is ready to go and do some high-flying move, and Callisto can't get up. And so Sin Cara waits for him, and it was this really awkward 30 seconds of nothing happening while he was just waiting for Callisto to get up, and he couldn't, so he just went and did his splash or whatever and just left him to it.
Yeah, they didn't really work as a team, did they, at all?
No.
Funnily enough, the highlight of the night, which was obviously Kevin Owens versus John Cena, was up next.
It was quite early in the night.
Brilliant, I think.
Yeah, fantastic match.
It was. They didn't leave the ring at all, which shocked me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, think about it. That's cool, yeah.
Because Kevin Owens, a lot in NXT, he'll leave the ring and walk around and try and get in the head of the other guy. But this time he didn't do that. He just wouldn't work.
Delivered the beat down,
Yeah, I'm not a Cena fan whatsoever.
No, I mean, I really like Kevin Owens purely because I'm an old school ECW fan. I used to watch ECW on little VHS tapes back in the day, and he is very much... he would have been at home at ECW. Yeah. I think the time's right for him now in WWE. If maybe it was a couple of years ago, maybe 2011, 2012, he wouldn't have suited the style. I like the fact he threw the AA on him.
Yeah.
He dropped an AA on Cena. That was very cool, yeah.
It was, I'm surprised he did it so soon, considering he has the NXT title as well. Yeah. So... I'm not sure what's going to happen with the NXT title. Obviously, Finn Balor is the number one competitor.
Yes.
But he's going to obviously be written out of NXT probably in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, and he'll ascend to the big leagues.
Yeah, which is weird. Cool. Because, I mean, you had the Samoa Joe kind of angle at the end of the last takeover.
Yeah, I suppose he'll probably come in and take the NXT title, and or at least will be in that circle. He'll be a contender for it.
Next... Following it was Bo Dallas and Adrian Neville, which was pretty much a car crash of a match.
I'll be honest, because I didn't watch it live. I watched it on catch up, and I scrubbed through a lot of that. It was boring. It was. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Adrian Neville, but the problem with Adrian Neville is he needs someone that can contrast his style and challenge him to do cool stuff. Yeah. Whereas Bo Dallas is so boring. So boring.
I'm a believer, really.
Don't do that to me.
I can't help it. No. I'm a fan of the guy, but I don't know what happened there. It just didn't. It might be a clash of styles, like you said, but I thought Adrian Neville was cool in that match.
Yeah, I mean, Adrian's always cool.
Did the red arrow. Yeah. He had a good feud with King Barrett, who's been pushed to mid-card oblivion again.
Yeah.
Despite winning King of the Ring somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. King of the Ring just means nothing anymore.
No.
King of the Ring is completely pointless.
Same with any other belt apart from obviously the heavyweight one.
Yeah. Apart from every year they get to give someone a little fake crown thing, because Sheamus won it a year or two ago, didn't he? And he had that weird Celtic thorn crown.
It was pretty awful.
Yeah.
But it was.
It was all right. It was a
match.
mid-game match. Yeah, it was nothing. Especially after trying to follow Cena and Owens, they're never gonna. No. You weren't going to top that, so they had to have that to kind of cool down.
Yeah, it's Neville on pay-per-view,
which is what we want to see. Yeah, because I do like Adrian Neville. We need some more of him.
He needs the win. Bo Dallas just is there to serve him.
Yeah, he was there to job, and job he did.
Okay, yeah, we had the Divas match, which was Naomi,
Paige and one of the Bellas. Nikki. I still can't tell which one's which.
John Cena's girlfriend.
The coolest thing in the match is Naomi's shoes. I love Naomi's shoes,
and I think LA Gear hype.
I feel like everyone needs
why am I selling those?
Yeah, you put those on WWEshop.com.
Yeah,
I'd buy some.
Yeah, I would.
I'd get some of that hype. So
I like Naomi. I think her heel turn has been good with Tamina. Mm-hmm. The match it was a main match.
It was a match, yeah. I mean,
didn't really serve much.
I like Paige purely because patriotism.
She's a cool.
Although in interviews she's starting to lose her English accent, and that upsets me.
Yeah, that's probably. I think she's on Total Divas, isn't she, as well?
Yeah, so she's just picking it up.
Full Americana.
Unfortunately,
but she's the best diva at the moment.
She's the best main roster one. Yeah, definitely.
Easily.
Yeah,
and I think. The problem is she hasn't got anyone to counteract her quality. I mean, Naomi's very good at the moment. I think she's doing quite well.
Although the PTO, isn't it, the Paige tap out,
probably
one of the worst submission moves I've seen in a while. In fact, generally, the signature and or finisher moves of the Divas division at the moment, not very good signature moves.
No.
Because there was the rear view that Naomi does. It's just, I hit him with my butt.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, alright.
It's just a sink face.
Yeah. And then
got the rack attack.
A rack attack is...
Because she has got fake boom.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
I see what you're doing there, but...
But it's... Just give the lady some good moves.
Back to the glory days, Lita's moonsault. Yeah. Trish Stratus's running bulldog from the corner. That was awesome. Yeah, that was the acid drop, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you've got the NXT ladies coming up.
Yeah, so
I hope they'll get demoted to Raw.
Yeah.
But yeah, this match was serviceable. It pushes the storyline forward. You're going to have Paige. I reckon you've got the Bellas dropping the titles at SummerSlam. Probably you've got to build that up. Yeah. Probably. I'd give it to Naomi instead.
Yeah, because it'll rile Paige up a little bit more, and then you've got another feud that you can work off, because the Bellas can go off and do something else.
Yeah, unfortunately we haven't got AJ Lee anymore.
No, true.
But next we had the IC Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, vacant title.
Is an absolute car crash. I've said it before, this one was a wreck.
Yeah, it's...
boring, dull.
There was occasional alright spots.
Yeah.
A couple of people being thrown through things, which is always fun. Dolph Ziggler is predictably good.
He needs... I don't know why he hasn't won it.
Yeah, he needs to be pushed a little bit more.
But I like Ryback, but...
I don't think Ryback deserves... I would have called Sheamus, to be honest.
Sheamus,
because I actually went into it not knowing who was going to be in the chamber. I just knew there was going to be a title fight. And as soon as I saw the lineup, I would have called Sheamus.
Yeah,
Mark Henry, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
What's he doing here?
I don't...
go home, Mark Henry. Sexual chocolate. You've had your time.
Yeah, he has.
Call it a night.
I can't see why he's in it again. Obviously, he has... I think he's got a ridiculous contract.
Yeah, he's probably... He's got tenure. I just can't get rid of him, yeah.
Same with Kane and Big Show.
Yeah, that's it.
He's the big guy to beat up the little guy.
Yeah,
You had Daniel Bryan sitting probably in despair watching this.
Because it's the workhorse title. It's a title that goes to someone who earns that title, and Daniel Bryan has undoubtedly earned that title. And I feel so bad for him, because every time he wins a title, he's like, oh, I'm injured, here's the title back. Mate.
It's just gutting.
But
Ziggler needs it.
Dolph Ziggler deserved it. He deserved it. I assumed it would have gone to Sheamus, because Sheamus has just come back. Sheamus is pretty big at the moment. I would have thought it would have gone to him, but no. Ryback.
I mean, it's a prestigious title. I mean, everyone, all the big guys have had it going up.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have put it on Roman Reigns. You could have put it on Roman Reigns.
They could have
him,
and that would give him a bit of credibility. Yeah.
But you've got the doomed mid card of everyone.
That's the problem. That's what they've turned the IC title into. It's the mid carder title.
We can all agree that Ziggler should have had the title.
Ziggler should have had IC. Yeah, definitely.
I think that's his career really now.
Yeah, he needs to get that. Ziggler needs to be the new Chris Jericho.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where he needs to be in it.
Bring him back as a heel. He was great when he had Big E and AJ Lee with him running with the World Championship. So, the main event, we had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. We've got Dean Ambrose finally in a main event where he should be.
Yeah.
Not fighting Luke Harper for the vest and the jeans look.
That's it. They're battling over who can most look like Casual Friday.
So, this was a very good match for a free event.
Yes.
Which was quite awful pay-per-view overall, but we had this match.
I mean, it passed muster. It wasn't. It wasn't
better than everyone was expecting.
Yeah, it wasn't a complete train wreck, but yeah.
But the fallout of this match was brilliant. You had Dean Ambrose technically win.
He won by DQ, so
which there's no belt.
Yeah, he wins, but he doesn't get the title.
Which I think is a bit stupid, because I think that bit needs to end, because it just ends in matches where Seth Rollins can just do whatever he wants to.
Yeah, pretty much. If it's not going his way, all he needs to do is grab a chair, smack him with it, and it's like, oh well, the match is over, and I keep the belt. And that's always I've never liked the DQ. No transfer rule.
I think that stipulation they might bring that in where the belt will transfer regardless.
Yeah.
In Money in the Bank, that would be quite cool.
That would be cool.
Which we've got in 2 weeks.
But I mean, last I checked, hasn't Dean Ambrose still got the belt?
Yeah,
he's still running around with it.
He had it on Raw, running off with it.
Yeah, he's like, it's my belt now.
Yeah, which I was very Dean Ambrose, of course.
Yeah.
And that was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, that was a good match with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Overall, you had some good stuff in it.
Yep.
You had J&J. I think J&J Security need to kind of go.
I've had enough of them, because I like Seth Rollins. I don't like J&J. I like Kane again. Go away.
When you had Seth Rollins against Brock Lesnar and John Cena, with no security, it was superb.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs them. I think he needs to break away from the Authority and
go out,
his own path,
do his own thing. Yeah.
Where the spot that Kevin Owens can fill. But overall, it was the whole pay-per-view was a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was passable. It was
free on the network.
It was free.
Yeah.
You get what you pay for.
I didn't pay the £15 or whatever it is on Sky.
Yeah, so...
I paid the £10. But let's be honest, everyone gets the network for NXT.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sort of get it thrown in and out. So, all in all, not too bad. Not too bad.
We'll see you next after Money in the Bank.
Yeah, see you then.
Bye.